Hello everyone, I am a Akrogo. Akrogo is a kind of a roles in kabuki and ningyo jewelry stages. Well, kabuki is a Japanese traditional dramas including the factor of musical, opera and so on. Ningyo jewelry is a traditional Japanese puppet theater. Akrogo costume all black clothes and helps kabuki actors giving or take down some tools for stages. And in ningyo jewelry stages, Akrogo moves Japanese puppets. Therefore, Akrogo plays the nothing. So I'm nothingness, I am emptiness, the air, and a kind of invisible power. I will introduce Japanese here, but it doesn't mean practical Japanese. If you want to study practical Japanese, please study it on other sites. Here, I will introduce the origin of the Japanese language. For example, Japanese has basically 50 syllables. These are called seion and basic syllables in Japanese. Certainly, I have their sounds, such as ga, gi, gu, ge, go, and have their sounds like papi, pu, pe, po, and so on. But the basic Japanese syllables are the 50,000 of seion. Seion is あいうえお、かきくけこ、さしすせそ、立ちつてと、なにぬねの、はひふへほ、まみむめも、やいうえよ、らりるれろ、わいうえお。Okay, I will introduce the Japanese 50 sounds here, because Japanese starts with these 50 syllables. And I will also introduce the power of each word, of which name is Kotodama. Perhaps something common in your language may also come up. The origin of words or syllables have many various opinions, but let's try to check some of them and enjoy my expression as an entertainment. Well, let's get started. The Japanese syllables have an order. Here, we will start talking according to the order of present Japanese syllables. First of all, it is a. What is the image of a? There are various meanings. When you are surprised, ah. When you are sad, ah. And when you understand something, ah. Why do you say ah? Because each interjection fits for the feeling of someone at each time. This is the basis of syllables, I think. Open your mouth wide and say ah from the back of your throat. According to Mr. Akimasa Yamakoshi, main meanings of ah is appear. Certainly, when something suddenly comes out, many Japanese say ah. Maybe overseas it will be oh. When you say ah loudly, it will make people around you pay attention and make it easier to inform others about some situation. Also, because ah is a vowel, it affects some Japanese sounds such as ka, sa, ta, na, ha, ma, ya, la, wa. K and a is ka. S and a is sa. T and a is ta. N and a is na. H and a is ha. M and a is ma. Y and a is ya. L or R and a is ra, la. W and a is wa. I will introduce some old Japanese words. that starts with a. For example, aku, aka, ao, ata, ai. Aku means open basically. And when the light goes into the open space or open area, we say akarui, which means bright or brilliant with light. Besides, Japanese ancient thought that red is brilliant color, so they say red, aka. In addition, it seems that they said that yellow is also called aka because it is brilliant. By the way, in Japan, autumn is called aki. The reason we call autumn aki is because the color of leaves in mountain turn red in autumn. The meaning of aku is not only that. For example, when the room is messed up, cleaning and organizing room will make the room space white, and the light will arrive at the back of the room, the space where the light arrives, meaning that the place becomes vacant. This situation we call aku or aiteiru. Moreover, when you look up the sky, you can see the very wide space in the sky. Our ancients called it ama. Ama means the sky and the universe. Ama is the space between the ground and the sky or universe. When you look at sea, sea also has very, very wide space on earth. So we call the sea ama too. By the way, if you know Japanese words, when Japanese say aku, you might imagine evil in Japanese. Surely in Japanese, aku means evil or demon. However, the pronunciation of aku is not an ancient Japanese word. The reading of it is from ancient China. The reading of old Chinese era is still pronounced in Japan. There is a word ao for aka. This is a color that is neither white that say shiro, black that say kuro, nor red or yellow that say aka. In other words, this color is unclear or not clear because it was not white, black, or red. Therefore, Japanese ancients said this type of color ao, which included green, blue, and purple. In fact, about today's Japanese traffic lights, green color is used, but we call this color ao, not midori, which means green color normally. Also in Japanese, we sometimes say that boy is aoi, which means that that boy is young and doesn't understand the word. This ao represents young and compared to the green buds of trees or green buds of grasses. Next, there are the words ata and ai. This means to contact. Ata is hitting. Ai is fitting or meeting or encountering. In my image, I feel that ata is mainly contact between things and things, or things and people. I is mainly used in the contact between people and people or people and nature, like weather. In this way, a is an image of coming out from somewhere or asserting something, I feel. In addition, the sound of a make people pay attention to the surroundings, and the surroundings look back and pay attention to him or her. The sounds of a seems having such power. So much for today. I will come back and see you at next. See ya.